Good morning, yogis. Woo. Welcome to your 6 a.m. flow. We're going to get started here in a few minutes, but as always, like to start a little early, get yourself settled in. Grab props if you want to use them, but as always, don't worry if you don't want to use them. And then a reminder that if you can donate, if you want to donate, 100% of your donations right now are going to the teachers. So every dollar is going directly to all of our teachers. And if you can donate, just go to blackswanyoga.com/live. All right, so grab your water, get comfy. I will see you on the mat here in just like 1 or 2 minutes. If you're live with us. If you are joining us later, just go ahead and fast forward a few minutes. So, yes, we'll start in a seat when you're ready, but you guys have a couple minutes, so take your time. Let's ease into this morning. All right, yogis, welcome. Let's get started. All right, so we're gonna get started in a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like to you this morning. I'm gonna start cross-legged, but start on your knees or in a chair, whatever works for you. Bring your hands to your thighs. Palms can face down, or you can face them up towards the sky. Whatever feels kind of natural today. And then sit up really tall, really confident, really proud, really awake, although we might not be fully awake yet. We're aiming to get there. So grow a little taller. Close your eyes, or find a soft gaze over your nose. And as you inhale, expand your belly and your chest out forward. And as you exhale, let everything relax and soften. You can even bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart if that helps you helps remind you to breathe in towards your belly and in towards your chest. Breathe out. This time, you can even place your hands on your side bodies if you want, or keep them where they are. And this time, inhale not only forward into your chest and your belly, but also into your side bodies. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another one of those, deep breath in. Complete breath out. One more of those. Inhale into your belly, your chest, your side bodies. Breathe out. Keep this going, and we'll bring our hands to our low back if you'd like. Or you can bring one to your low back, one hand to your belly. That might help you with a 360-degree expansion. So as you inhale through your belly, your chest, forward, and your side bodies, we're adding on. Inhale through your back body as well. So breathe in. Breathe out. You might not feel your back body really expand, but imagine breathing into that space. Breathe in 360 degrees. Breathe out. One more of those really full, juicy, high quality breaths in. audible sigh, let it go. Beautiful yogis. Relax your hands down on your thighs, palms down or up. Close your eyes and just breathe your own natural rhythmic breath. Growing just a little taller, a little prouder. Flutter your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Reach them up towards the sky. Clasp your hands together. Exhale, hands at your heart. Inhale, arms reach up, hands clasped or unclasped. This time, exhale, tilt it over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the right. This time, lower your right hand down to the ground and stretch your left fingers a little further. Now, adding on a little bit here. Close your chest down towards the ground just to get a little spinal twist here. Looking down. And then open up your chest towards the sky. Option to look up. Pull your left shoulder really far back. And then maybe take this a couple times or stay in one of those variations that feels really good. Ooh, just waking up the body this morning. Great job, y'all. Inhale, arms back up to the center. Exhale, other side, left hand down, right arm up and over. Ooh, nice side stretch as you really reach those right fingertips forward or over to the side. And then that spinal twist, close your chest down towards the ground. Look down. And then open your chest up towards the sky, roll your right shoulder back. And then stay in one of these or maybe add some movement, closing, opening. Inhale, back to center, arms high. Exhale, fold over your legs, chin to chest, round your spine. Pause for a moment, and in this pose, you might be able to feel the breath expanding in your back body a little bit easier. So, reminding yourself of that 360-degree breath in and out. And slowly come back up. And we'll come into a tabletop pose. So spread those fingers wide, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Woo, get some pops here. Little rock of the hips side to side. You can even swirl your hips around. Ooh, maybe some pops in those wrists. And whatever feels good here, just move forward and back, side to side. Maybe those full body circles. And switching directions when you're ready. All right, I'm feeling lots of twists this morning, so hopefully you are as well. Let's come back to that neutral tabletop here. And as you inhale, sweep that right arm up high to the sky. Exhale, thread your needle just for a breath. So right ear, right shoulder, maybe tap down, maybe float. But still mindful. So breath to movement, but really mindful, really slow. Breathe in, right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread your needle just for the exhale. One more of those. Inhale, right arm stretches up, maybe lean back a little more. Exhale, thread your needle, this time stay. Option to extend your left leg out to the side or maybe behind you. You can even lift the leg up if that feels better. And whatever variation with your arms works for you. Just a couple breaths right here and breathe. That 360-degree expansion. And a soft, easy, calming breath out. Unwind, bring everything back in. Inhale, right arm reaches up, lean back, open up. Exhale, tabletop. Other side, inhale, left arm reaches up, lean back. Exhale, thread your needle just for the breath. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread your needle just for the breath. Last one, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread your needle and stay. Extend your leg if you like. Ooh, maybe shimmy away from the wall. Couple breaths to just explore whatever shape works for you this morning. What helps you open up your chest? What makes you feel powerful? One more deep breath in. A breath out. Unwind, bring everything in. Left arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Walk your hands forward. Now let's come into puppy pose. Bow your chest down towards the ground. Bring your chin down to the ground to open up your throat. Or it might be a little early this morning. Bring your forehead down. Chin slightly into your chest. Just focusing on opening up through the chest, through the armpits. Waken up those shoulders. Deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. Slowly walk yourself back up. Bring the big toes together, knees out wide, or keep them together. And send your hips back for child's pose. And take this time right here to really tune into that expansive, high quality breath. Focusing on each inhale and each exhale. Just noticing how your body feels with each breath. Beautiful work, y'all. Now you slowly walk your hands up towards your body. Bring those knees together. We're about hips distance apart. So the knees can touch, or the legs can touch, or they can be a little bit far apart. Whatever's comfortable. Bring your hands to your low back. And then lift up, coming into a kneeling position. So hands can come to your low back like you're putting them in your pockets, maybe thumbs to your low back, or any other variation that you have. So moving into baby camel, we want to push our hips forward, plug navel into spine, and then roll your shoulders back to open up your chest. Look up, or whatever feels neutral on your neck. If you want to grab for your heels or your ankles already, go for it. This is your practice. Take a couple deep breaths. And then slowly bring your hips back towards your heels. Come into rabbit pose, or embryo pose first. Heels back toward, your hands back towards your heels, forehead on the ground. And then prepare for rabbit pose. So bring your chin into your chest. To bring the crown of your head to gently rest on the mat. So we want to think like 1% of our weight is in our crown of our head, so you can even kind of float it. Grab your hands, grab for your heels. Keep your head where it is. Keep yourself kind of rounded in, and then lift up your glutes. Get a nice stretch in your back here. Ooh, definitely waking up the spine for me this morning, waking up the shoulder blades in a nice, easy, loving way. And slowly come back down. All right, this is a great place to grab your blocks if you'd like. No worries if not. Keep them, or bring them to either side of your legs on whatever setting you want. You could adjust if you'd like. And then come back to that embryo pose, hands back by your heels, forehead on the ground. And then bring your left hand to that, on top of that left block, or just leave it where it is. Reach your right hand forward like you would move into a child's pose. I know this is kind of a funky way to get into it, but we're moving into like a dancing camel variation. So keep your left hand where it is, and then lift your hips like we did for rabbit. Press into the top of your feet, and then send your hips forward. Reach your right arm back. So if you need to look up here. It also might feel better like, ooh, I'm a little tight this morning. So after a good warm up, I can bring my hands to my heels, but like this morning, I'm doing the highest setting on my blocks. Doesn't matter. So you can even bring your block up more forward if that feels good. So right arm reaches back, left hand to your block. And then you're gonna send your hips back towards your heels, stretch your right arm forward, kind of sweep it around, right hand to your block, left arm up. So push those hips forward, kind of lean back. And then again, send your hips back, sweep your left hand forward and around. So take this a couple times, as slowly or as quickly as you'd like. More dramatic or smaller, more structured movements. Whatever works for you. And just a couple more breaths to explore curiously without any judgment. Or with love if there is judgment. You don't have to believe that judgment. All right, even out your sides. Then come into a tabletop. Tuck your toes. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Woo. Those hamstrings need a little bit of tenderness and love. Bend them a lot. Push your belly towards your thighs. Relax your head as you shake it yes and no. And pedal out your dog if you like. Bend one knee generously and then straighten the other. Take your time easing into this down dog. All right, find stillness. And then find your power in this pose. Push into the perimeter of your hands. Send your hips further back. Fire up those strong legs. Engage that strong core of yours. And take a big, powerful breath in. And an audible breath, let it go. Slowly walk your hands back towards your feet, really slow. Bend your knees a little bit, forward fold. Grab for opposite elbows, and then you might just stay still or find a little sway side to side. Release your hands to the ground. Keep them there, slide them up your legs, halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, twist, right arm back, left arm forward. We're gonna hold this twist for a couple rounds of breath. So notice if your right hip wanted to come back with that right hand. Totally okay if it did. Let's just inch that right hip forward and pull the left hip back. Move that twist into her spine. Inhale, back to center, arms high. Exhale, other side, left hand back, right hand forward. And then notice if you can pull that right hip back just a little bit and roll the left hip forward. Inhale, back to center, arms high. Exhale, cactus your elbows, open your heart. Bring your hands back behind you, clasp your hands together, palms touch. Inhale, open your heart, lean back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bend your knees, exhale, fold belly to thighs. Drive your knuckles up towards the sky, pull your shoulder heads away from your ears. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. And then slowly walk your hands forward, moving into a high plank. Shift your weight forward, and then slowly lower all the way to your belly. Zip those legs together, press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Two more of those. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time, move into Sphinx pose. Slide your hands forward until your elbows come underneath your shoulders. So your forearms are parallel to the long edges of your mat. Push into your elbows and then squeeze your shoulder blades together, opening up your heart. Really fire up those legs. Again, squeeze your glutes. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. One more of those deep breath in, breath out. Slide your hands back underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, high plank, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a little shorter downward facing dog. So walk your feet up a little bit. And then widen your stance. So feet a little bit closer to the edges of your mat. And then tent up on your left fingertips. Bring your left hand here. So left hand grabs for your right ankle and then kind of pull your chest over to the right. Looking underneath your right armpit or maybe the inside of your shirt. And take a big breath in right here. Stay for a breath out. Come back to that short downward facing dog, left hand down. Tent up on your right fingertips, and then bring that right hand to your left ankle, and then just kind of pull yourself through, looking underneath your left armpit. Whew. And then come back to that downward facing dog. Step it back to that regular downward facing dog. Look forward and travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Bend your knees generously. Grab your opposite elbows if you'd like, or you can clasp your hands where you're behind your back and drive your knuckles up towards the sky. Whatever works for you today. One more breath wherever you are. Release your hands down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. We're going to take those twists. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, right arm up, back to center. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, arms reach high, back to center. Exhale, cactus your elbows, open your heart. Bring your hands back behind you, drive your knuckles down. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, belly to thighs. Allow the crown of your head to just dangle towards the earth. Release your hands down, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, and step back to a high plank. Keep those knees lifted or lower them down and pause here. Breathe. Push the ground away so you're rounding your back slightly. And then really hug those muscles onto your bones. Feel that strength, that love, that power in your body. And then shift your weight forward. Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly or lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale to baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, roll it back, downward facing dog. Couple deep breaths right here. Head, maybe shake it yes, shake it no. Bend those knees as much as you like. And look forward. And travel to the top of your mat for a forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Keep those hips in line. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, other side, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus arms. Reach your hands behind your back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold, belly to thighs, knuckles up high. Release your hands down, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and flow your way. Maybe float back, maybe step back. Your chaturanga, your upward dog, your baby cobra, whatever you want. Back to your downward facing dog. Whatever your poses look like, they are enough. You are enough, and you are a fantastic, beautiful yogi and an amazing human being. Let's take a big breath in our downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine, shift forward. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to right tricep, shift forward. Hips high. You got it. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, twist, left tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Step up, warrior one. Rise. Virabhadrasana one. Drive down to that left heel. Send the energy up through your fingertips. Pull that right glute back. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bring your hands back behind you. Humble warrior. Drive your knuckles down. Breathe in. Open your heart. Exhale, humble, hinge forward. Belly to thigh or belly inside your right thigh. Release your hands down. Awesome place to add the blocks if you'd like, or your block substitutes. And move into pyramid variation, straightening out the right leg. Pull the right glute back as you roll the left hip forward. And keep a little tiny micro bend in that right knee. We're not overextending. We just want to aim for a nice feel-good stretch in that hamstring. Ooh, mama has some tight hamstrings today. So just notice what your relationship is with your body, how you are feeling this morning, what thoughts and emotions may come up with those feelings, those sensations. One more deep, expansive breath in right here. Breath out. All right, left hand stays down, or maybe transfer it to a block for this. Keep really squeezing that right glute back and rolling the left hip forward. And then slowly twist, right arm up towards the sky, or bring the right hand to your right hip. Because my left heel wants to lift up. So actually, if you want, you can lift it up if that just feels more natural. Keep that right leg somewhat straight, and then roll your chest open towards the sky or towards the right side of the room. Breathe in. Exhale, hand comes down, frame your front foot. Lift your back heel and bend your right knee. Remove the blocks if you want, or keep your hands on the blocks. Bend that left knee a lot, and then slowly step up to a forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink it low. Breathe in. In chair pose, exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, twist. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and flow, or skip it. Down dog is where we'll meet. Back and down dog, take a couple deep breaths. Observing each breath in and each breath out. Find that balance between effort and ease in your down dog. And on your next inhale, sweep your left arm up high, left leg up high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Knee up to the sky, heeling towards your glute. Inhale, straighten that leg back up. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Good, y'all. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee, left tricep, hips high. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Rise to warrior one, take your time. Back heel seals all the way down onto the mat for this. So step it up if you need to. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Drive your right heel down and then pull your left glute back. Drive your left big toe down to find a little bit more stability. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, hinge forward, belly to thigh. Look back towards your right big toe. Lower your hand down. Grab your blocks if you'd like. Pyramid variation. Adjust your stance as needed and straighten out your left leg. Whatever you need to feel a good stretching sensation in that left leg, back of the left leg. And just breathe. You can even fold a little deeper if you need more sensation, nose towards your knee. This is your practice, your body, your mind, your heart, reconnecting back to that whole self. All right, moving into that twist. Right hand down on a block or down on the ground. Bring your left hand to your left hip crease to start, and then roll your chest open to the left. So pull your left shoulder out towards the sky. Squeeze those shoulder blades together on your back. Option to lift that left arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Whatever works for you. One more breath in. Exhale, hand comes down. Move your hands or your blocks forward. Bend your left knee. Lift your back heel. Then step up to a forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root your eyes, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms reach up, breathe in. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink it low. Bring your hands back behind you. You can clasp your hands together if you want, or if you want to just kind of reach the fingertips back, pulling the pinkies towards one another. Whichever one works for you, as long as we're opening up the chest, right? Then shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet, lift your heels. Lift those heels a little higher. And then slowly straighten out those legs. Lift those thighs away from your knees, fire your core, and then half fold. So your chest is parallel to the ground beneath you, heels are high, belly's engaged, breathe in. Exhale, heels come down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and flow your way back to downward facing dog. Couple breaths in your down dog. Relax your neck, soften your face, take yourself like just a little less seriously. Maybe a little internal smile. And then at your next inhale, sweep the right leg up, breathe in. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Hips high. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee, left tricep, heel in towards your glute. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Left palm down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Couple breaths here. Squeeze the hips in towards the midline. Bump them up a little higher. Breathe in. Exhale, hand comes down. This time, high crescent lunge. Rise up. And then move into warrior two. Just using that as a little transition. So in warrior two, take your time. Find your alignment. Expand your arms like wings. And a couple breaths right here. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, send your hips back. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Look up towards your left thumb or look down towards your right thumb. Just a couple breaths here. Soft bend in the right knee. 360-degree expansions in your breaths in. Softness and ease in your breaths out. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale to star pose. So bend that right knee a little bit so we're not like hurting our joints. Star pose, maybe a little shake of those hips, wave of those arms. You can even stick your tongue out. Anything wild that feels just free, however you need to feel liberated and loose and just free of all those expectations and those judgments. So if you need to stay still and serious, go for it. That's what you need. Open up your chest. Find stillness when you're ready. Take a big breath in. Exhale, goddess pose, hands to heart. Sink your hips down low. Find a little sway side to side. Really slow movements. You can even lift your, bend into your left knee and then lift the ball of your right foot and your toes. Rebend that right knee, straighten out the left. Or just stay still in goddess. Couple breaths to explore. And then reach your arms out to the sides, left and right. Bring your hands down, thumbs inside, thumbs in, fingers out. Breathe in. Exhale, right shoulder dips, look left. Little spinal twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. One more time. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale, center hands to heart. Exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale, star pose, power up. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your right foot, left heel high. One more twist, left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, hand comes down, flow your way. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Couple breaths in your down dog, no rush to get there. On your next inhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, shift your weight forward, heel in toward your glute. Inhale, left leg up. So strong, yogis, knee to left tricep. You got it. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee, right tricep, shift forward. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Right palm down, left arm up. Squeeze the hips together, bump the hips a little higher. One more breath in. Exhale, hand comes down. High crescent lunge for the transition. Spin your back heel down. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Couple breaths right here to really feel this pose out. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse warrior, keep the left knee bent. Exhale, warrior 2. Straighten your left leg. Prepare for triangle pose. Reach forward and tick-tock down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together on your back to help open your chest. Look up or look down. Also a great place for props. One more breath in. And breathe out. Bend into that left knee a little bit, coming into star pose. Toes out, heels in. I'll face you guys. And again, shake out those hips if you want. Find stillness. Arms reach up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, goddess, hands to heart. All right, a little different on this side. Just a couple breaths in our goddess pose. Just regular, good old goddess. Stacking the shoulders back on top of the hips. Sinking a little lower. This time, straighten out the legs. Bring the toes slightly in so that the pinky toe sides are parallel to the short edges of your mat. Bring the hands to your hips, and then send your hips back, forward fold, wide leg fold. And just a couple breaths here. If you want to widen the stance or shorten the stance, go for it. Kind of play with the weight distribution in your feet, making sure it's as equal as you can get it. But not stressing too much about it because it really doesn't matter. Just noticing how you feel today. Bring your right hand down underneath your face. Keep your hips where they are as much as you can, and then slowly twist left arm up towards the sky. Moving that twist mostly into your spine. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down underneath your face. Inhale, slowly reach the right arm up. Take your time, a few rounds of breath. One more breath in. Exhale, right hand comes down. Halfway lift as you inhale, flatten your back. And then exhale, walk your hands over to the right, frame your right foot, and flow your way, or skip it. Down dog is where we will meet. All right, good work, yogis. We're going to flow through a similar flow, a little bit quicker, breath to movement, but this is your practice, your time for you. Do you. Take a deep breath in and down dog. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, last time. Right leg reaches up high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Really strong, y'all. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee, left tricep. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Triangle pose, no rush. Couple breaths in your triangle. Ooh. Find what works for you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, star pose. Take up space. Maybe a little wiggle. Stay for a breath out. One more deep breath in. Expand. Exhale, goddess. Sink it low. Just one more round of breath in goddess. Inhale, star. Take up space. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your foot. Plant your left hand. Reach your right arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand comes down. Right hand comes down. Flow your way or skip it. Down dog. When you are ready. Nice work, y'all. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Last time on this side. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee, left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee, twist, right tricep. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Rise, high crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, Trikonasana. Tick-tock down, a couple breaths right here. Your next inhale brings you up to star pose. Take up space, wiggle those hips a little. And take a big breath in. Big breath out. Sink it down low, goddess pose, hands to heart. Full round of breath in. And out. Inhale, star pose, take up space. Exhale, windmill your hands down, frame your left foot. Right palm down, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lower your hand down. Flow, maybe a one-legged chaturanga or skip it. Down dog is where we will meet. Nice work, y'all. Beautiful. Slowly look forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your right hand down underneath your face. Bend your knees and reach your left arm up towards the sky. Tent up on those fingertips if you'd like, or you can even bring a block underneath your hand. Whatever works for you. And then lift your left heel off the ground. Oops, not your left heel, sorry, your right heel off the ground. Straightening the left leg. And then slowly send your right leg back behind you, coming into a revolved half moon. So really actively kick that right heel up high, pull the left fingers up towards the sky, open up your heart. Ooh, maybe fall out of it, maybe be really still and stable, doesn't matter, breathe in. Exhale, bring it all back in, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your heart. One more time, clasping your hands together behind your ears. Drop your hands down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. This time, plant your left hand down underneath your face, or maybe bring it to a block. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Lift your left heel this time, and send your left leg back behind you for a revolved half moon. How does this pose feel in your body? Does it feel comfortable, strong, stable? Does it feel awkward and maybe wrong? It doesn't matter. Just notice. Soften your face, relax your jaw, take yourself a little less seriously. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Ooh, maybe use the wall for help, for assistance. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Curl yourself into a little ball by lifting your heels up off the ground, chin to chest, into your knees. And then slowly roll all the way onto your back. Massage your low back as you draw the knees side to side. Or maybe draw little circles along the ceiling. Switch directions. Lower your feet down and take a reclined half pigeon. Right ankle to your left knee. And hug your left knee in towards your chest. Flex those right toes in towards your knee. Soften your shoulders. Relax your face. Let go of effort. Move into ease. Inviting that 360-degree expansive breath into your right hip, or imagine sending it into your outer right hip. Softening everything on your breath out. Slowly release it down. And move to the other side. Left ankle to your right thigh. Flex your left toes in towards your knee and pull yourself forward. Allow your shoulders to get a little heavier, your face a little softer. Still moving with that really expansive breath in and a cleansing breath out. And slowly unwind. Move into a reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees open wide. You can even slide blocks underneath your knees if you'd like. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Walk your shoulder blades down your back towards your heels. And take a deep, expansive breath in towards your hands. A complete breath out. 2 more of those, really big. Breath in. Breath out. Most dramatic sigh you've taken. Take a deep breath in to prepare. Fill yourself up a little more. Audible sigh. Let it go. And then move into your final resting shape. You can stay where you are, or maybe extend your legs out, your arms out, whatever works for you. Close your eyes and softly fall heavy into the ground beneath you. Allowing the body to physically rest, to find this ease that we so rarely give ourselves when we're awake. As you become an observer, instead of getting kind of bombarded with our thoughts and getting stuck in them, can you kind of rise above them? Imagine them like on a train car, and you can take a step off of that train car and just observe the thoughts as they come instead of being, kind of identified with them or controlled by them. So just taking a step back in these next few moments. Just sitting at a train stop, observing the train of thoughts. You're not stuck to any, you're not defined by any, you're not, attached to any, that they can just come and go, that they're all temporary. And just enjoy these few moments of stillness, of quiet, to reconnect back to who you are beneath all of those extra thoughts. I'll guide you out shortly. Enjoy the rest of your Shavasana. Kindly guide your attention back to your breath. Feeling this expansive breath of air in, and this liberating, cleansing breath out. Add little movements back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, rolling out wrists and ankles. And then stretch your arms up overhead. Point your toes, get a full body stretch, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Make your way up to a seat, close out practice. Bring your hands together at your heart space. Close your eyes and bow your chin into your chest. Bow into the efforts that you've put into class today. Also taking a moment to acknowledge the effort that you have put into life. And inviting some gratitude into yourself. Thanking yourself for taking the time for you to replenish, to reconnect, and to invite that love and compassion back into your being. That love that you were born with and that you are always and will always be worthy of. Let's take a deep breath in together. Fill yourself up. Open mouth to share your love. Not only the highest and brightest in me, not only the teacher in me, but maybe some of the parts that I view as imperfect, all parts of me the student and the teacher in me, bows to all parts of you. All of me loves all of you. Namaste, yogis. As always, y'all, it's such a treat to guide you through your practices. So thank you for joining me, and even more importantly, thank you for taking time for you. And I love hearing from you guys. I love your feedback. I love your questions, your comments. I love to connect. So reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. If we're not already connected, let's follow each other on Instagram. My handle's the girl with a carrot tattoo. But if not, have a beautiful, beautiful day and treat yourself with love. Y'all deserve it. Namaste, y'all. Mwah.